feel like I'm really going to regret this decision. I'm a huge fan of Broadchurch insofar as it's one of my favourite shows ever, and it's my favourite drama ever. When I found out that it was being remade for an American audience, I was very annoyed because I felt like it didn't need to be remade. And it's been many years since Broadchurch finished, and I thought, I'm going to do it. I'm going to take the plunge and watch Gracepoint. Now, there are a few things that are going to annoy me about this. Before I sit down to actually watch it, I thought it would be a good opportunity for us to unbox this together and just see what the differences are going to be and whether or not my expectations are still basically non-existent. I have such mixed emotions just now that I don't really know how I feel, or even how I should be feeling. In here we have Gracepoint. Gracepoint is the American remake of Broadchurch. Now, to this day, I don't know why they remade it. I'm still not happy they remade it. But Broadchurch is it's my all-time favourite TV drama. And I'm kind of excited to be able to experience it in a new way. I have some hopes and desires. Massively unsuccessful. Still not actually in it. I have some hopes and desires. I don't mind too much. David Tennant is still called Alucardi. I don't mind if he has the same backstory, that's fine. What I do not want, and really do not want this, because she is my all-time joint favourite character ever, I do not want somebody else playing Ellie Miller. I cannot have somebody stepping in Olivia Colman's shoes. So I need that character to be different and to have a different role. And that is it. I don't even know how different it is. I don't know anything about it compared to Broadchurch, so this is basically me experiencing it as a preview for the first time. I bought the DVD on Amazon. I think it's second hand, and I think it was about £5 or £6, which I think is probably always going to be right. It's got some weight to it. It feels quite heavy, quite weighted. 3 discs. So, you can see here, it says, The American Broadchurch. Different town, different killer. They're definitely just saying, ooh, Broadchurch was successful, let's remake it. The Americans will watch it. Everybody who loves Broadchurch will watch it because it's a different story. And maybe there are some Broadchurch fans who really liked it, but from people I've spoken to, no Broadchurch fan that I know of has liked this. But there will be people, I'm sure. So, I can't say that this will be spoiler free in terms of what it'll say about Broadchurch and how it differs, but I hope it will be. So we have here, I think visually, I mean, without Ellie Miller bright jacket. It's just, no, it's just not, it just doesn't look the same. It doesn't feel the same. Okay, so try and zoom you in so we can read this out. I'm reading this in the viewfinder, so forgive me if I stumble. Oh, great. Oh, for goodness sake, I've just seen two things that have made me really upset. First of all, when Danny, he is called Danny Latimer in Broadchurch, so different town, different killer, not necessarily a different story. When Danny, a young boy, is found dead on the beach in a small resort town, it throws the community into turmoil. Soon deemed a homicide, also known as a murder, the case is taken up by the new hired detective Emmett Carver. What? Hang on, so you changed Tennant's name and you give somebody else Ellie Miller. What? This is insane. So Detective Emmett Carver is Bella Cardi, taking a job promised to Detective Ellie Miller. Danny's parents, Mark and Beth Solano, he's no longer a Latimer, he's a Solano, because apparently Latimer is not American enough, are distraught as from the father to the local priest, friends and acquaintances all become suspect. Now the two detectives must learn to work together, drawing on their strengths against the odds and within a town that wants to keep its secrets to itself. A powerhouse supporting cast, etc., etc. Okay, I'm going to zoom you back out, guys. That's how I feel. David Tennant, that is how I feel. I'm going to zoom you back out. So, yeah, they called him Danny. A bit annoying. But I'm more annoyed that they called him Danny Solano and not Danny Latimer. The fact that Alacardi is now Emmett Carver makes no sense to me whatsoever. Yes, Alacardi is a very Scottish name, so I'm thinking Tennant might have an American accent in this, which is fine. I don't mind that. And keeping Ellie Miller. I mean, I'm sure Anna Gunn's brilliant, but to me, no, stop it. I don't understand why you change the character for the actor you're keeping. I suppose it keeps it a bit fresh for Tennant because it means that he doesn't have to keep doing the exact same thing over and over again. I assume that this is Beth Solano, Jodie Whittaker's character. Yeah, I mean, we have some special features: the making of Gracepoint, the art of visual effects, picture gallery, and subtitles. There it is. Created by Chibnall. 2014. Where have the years just disappeared to? Okay, so I suppose it's time to have a look inside. It's the only time I've ever been not 100% satisfied to be looking at David Tennant's face. He's amazing, but I mean, that's a goal. And then it's got 168 minutes on that disc. Oh, that was nice of them. I've never seen anybody do that before, to protect the discs. Then we have disc 2, episodes 5 to 8, 167 minutes. Then over here we have disc 3, episodes 9 to 10, and the special features, 97 minutes. Now 10 episodes. Off the top of my head, I can't remember how many episodes were in the first series of Broadchurch. It could have been 10, but I definitely don't think it was any more than that. I mean, if I take myself away from Broadchurch, I'd say that this is a nicely presented little box set. You're getting a lot of hours. I think the exact, just so I don't have to do any maths, I think the exact 432 minutes. So you're getting, a lot of time. You're getting a lot of episode there. Obviously the casting that I'm aware of is perfect. So if I'd never seen Broadchurch, which I guess was the point, I guess the point in this was that it was to bring Broadchurch to an American audience. And maybe if you've seen both and you're in America, let me know if you found it easier to relate to this. Yes, so I guess if I ignored the existence of Broadchurch, I can see that this would be appealing. But I'm just so annoyed that they felt the need to remake what is now being hailed as one of Britain's greatest dramas, multi-award winning dramas, and changing all the good bits and keeping in all the bits that are going to annoy people. I don't understand what their thinking was behind that. There's a lot, just at first glance, that is absolutely completely wrong with this. I've never bought and received a DVD and been instantly so aggravated. I'll watch it. I'm sure I'll like the story, as long as the narrative progression is generally the same, as long as it's not line for line, which it won't be because it's a different killer. I mean, early on it might be line for line, I don't know, but I think I'm just going to have to close my ears whenever they say anybody's names. And yeah, if you've seen it, let me know what you thought of it. And I'm just going to have to hope for the best and hope that it's at least worth the £5 or £6 that I paid for 430 something hours